I'm tracking the next couple of weeks of weather in Maine, taking a look at Thanksgiving and the big holiday travel forecast too. We're going to go way out into next week, and I'm going to show you the trends here on the forecast. But first, let's take a look at the forecast in Maine today. Sun and mountain clouds, downsloping winds, going to dry out the atmosphere outside of the mountains. Few snow flurries up in the mountains, western mountains, and also up well north in the county. Few showers on Friday. This is not a big deal. A dry weekend, then wet next week. And I'll be showing you that trend for next week coming up in just a minute. You can fast forward though if you want to get right to it. But first, here's the 10-day forecast that I made for you from scratch right now today on the mountains. 29, 34, 38. So the clouds hang around for one more day, and then you get a rain or snow shower on Friday. Very light. Clear for the weekend, although it will be cloudy in the mountains. And then 36 Monday, and then we're in those mid-30s or right around the freezing mark next week heading into Thanksgiving. So temperature is going to be marginal for rain and snow. Now for inland, not a big deal, okay? Things clear out. You get sun for a couple of days, a few rain showers Friday, clear for the weekend, although there will be clouds and some sun. And then next week for the big holiday travel forecast, it's rain and snow over to rain. I'm going to show you the warming trend. So temperatures getting above freezing by significant numbers. So nowhere close to 32 next week at the coastline. You'll see that here for the coast. Every day of high temperatures the next 10 days is mid 40s or upper 40s or run for 50s. So things have trended away from the 60s and closer to 50, but still, that's warm enough to get rain and not snow at the coastline. So right now, I am tracking a storm for next week that has the opportunity to be somewhat significant, although I would not say it's going to stop you from getting anywhere from point A to point B or getting to grandma's house for the big Thanksgiving holiday. Now, here's the forecast the next several days, okay? So I'm going to show you precipitation. And I'm going to take you all the way out here until Friday. This is now Friday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And there is some mountain snow shower activity here in the western mountains. Rain showers passing through southern and central Maine. That's it. Very, very weak system passing through Friday. Then next week, I'm going to stop it right here. This is next Tuesday at 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay, this starts off as snow away from the coastline with some cold air trapped. But watch what happens here. We're going to go into Tuesday afternoon, and then that storm is gone. Then for Thanksgiving, all clear, by the way, for the big travel day on Wednesday. All clear. Map has no colors. But on Thursday of Thanksgiving, right now the trend is for this to be green. That's rain. Snow in New York. That's the blue, but green is rain for Thanksgiving. The trend is for things to be on the warmer side for Thanksgiving with some mountain snow on the backside. So that is a look at the holiday. Let me show you now here the reason why. So on the weather highway, 25,000 feet up in the sky, you have your ridge. This is Thanksgiving, the 27th. Here is your ridge, okay? And here is your trough that's coming in. So with a ridge, you're going to have things warm up, and that means right now, I know everyone's talking about how cold it's going to be. Well, hold on. I'm not done with November just yet. You've got a ridge on Thanksgiving, which means things are going to be warmer versus on the snowier side for Thanksgiving Day. That's the trend. I'll have more updates coming up on Facebook, on Patreon, jasonnepewweather.com, on the weather blog, as I always go out 10 days, sometimes 15 days or longer. So today, the wind is going to be out of the west. That's your downsloping wind here, west and northwest. That's going to clear out the coastline and inland. So the clouds will be stuck in the mountains, but overall, things clear out. Satellite picture. Now I want to go over and show you the radar. So things are all clear in Maine, okay? All the precipitation, all the snow, all of the rain is gone on radar. Now, here's your satellite picture. I can show you those clouds. Here they are. They're stuck in the mountains, okay? You've got that upslope flow up against the mountains. Moisture gets stuck there, but there's some breaks in the county and a lot of sunshine outside of the mountains today. as that storm pulls away from yesterday. Now, you're asking about the drought. Here it is. The latest drought monitor with a new update coming up Thursday shows you still have moderate to severe to extreme drought. So this does not take into account the storm that just happened. So there will be some improvement here to the drought. You see that here, Penobscot Bay, Penobscot Valley. Okay, there's going to be improvement here. Also, the high peaks, western mountains. There's going to be I expect these colors to go down a little bit. We'll see what the U.S. drought monitor is. We'll see what happens here. But right now, things looking like they're getting better. We've been on the stormier side lately, so things are on the good side there for the drought. You can always follow me for free on Facebook. If you have friends that don't want to subscribe, don't want to jump on to Jason Happy Weather, you can follow along for free. I do a ton of free content on Facebook. Like this one today. If you want to be a subscriber, it is $5 a month for those forecasts I do for Maine, specifically and exclusively for Maine, the only 10-day forecast in Maine, and that is right here on jasonnappyweather.com, on Patreon, and on Facebook. Thank you so much.